Welcome to St Mark's on this Easter day. Whatever time you are joining us and in whatever circumstances, you are very welcome. This Easter day is not like any other. Usually we go through Holy Week increasingly facing the desolation of Jesus' suffering and death, entering the emptiness of Holy Saturday, knowing that the next day we can rejoice and be glad. Many of us will be able to find that Easter hope this day, but for some of us the shadow of Good Friday is clinging like a shroud, and like those first witnesses, our experience is defined by anxiety. We too are huddled behind locked doors, unsure what our faith means in these challenging circumstances. Has God abandoned us? It is into this fearful space that the risen Christ appears. Whilst the guards are overcome by their fear, the women leave the tomb with fear and great joy, because they have heard the good news that he is risen. It's John who tells us that the disciples hide in an upper room for fear of being exposed. And without being invited, he breaks in, breathing peace. Luke tells us how those who believed Jesus was the way began to leave the city, bothered and bewildered after he died, feeling that everything they'd invested in was meaningless. As they reached Emmaus, they invited a stranger to eat with them, and as he broke bread, they recognized it was Jesus who was with them. This is Easter. This is resurrection. Not that we are without fears and anxieties, confusion and even suffering, but that the risen Christ is right here with us, breaking into our lives with the love and hope which cannot be overcome. As we gather together, apart, this Easter day, may we find resurrection hope even in the midst of the very real concerns which surround us and those we love. May the risen Christ break through the tomb of our anxiety with the peace that is beyond understanding and yet near enough to breathe. As we break bread together in our homes, may we, like those first women, leave the tomb with fear and great joy, knowing that Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Alleluia.